everyone, and welcome to the Better Learning Leadership Conference. My name is Alberto Costa. I'm Senior Assessment Services Manager Americas at Cambridge Assessment English. I will be your host for this session with Luciane Calcara, Foreign Languages Department Manager. So without further ado, I'm pleased to welcome Luciane Calcara, who will be talking to us today about customer experience in her center, Colégio Farroupilha in Brazil.
Thank you, Alberto, for your introduction. And thanks Cambridge University Press and Cambridge Assessment English for the invitation. Hello, everyone. Thanks for being here with us today. This is the part of Colégio Farroupilha, right? Which is a private school of basic education in the south of Brazil, founded by German immigrants in 1886. To offer a school with European standards of education to German families established here in Porto Alegre. Since then, Farroupilha has been faithful to its principle of educational excellence conceived by its founders. And currently we've got more than 3,000 students. In 2010, then we understood that this partnership with Cambridge Assessment English would help us to provide our students with excellent English language teaching in the school. Then we designed this pioneering project, which incorporated the preparation for Cambridge qualifications in the curriculum. This project consists of students being prepared and taking the exams from the 4th year onwards, with no additional cost to the families. And with this project, we've managed to help our students to get to C2 level, still in the 2nd year of high school. Also with this project, we've been able to help our teachers to cater for their continuing professional development. For example, 80% of our teachers, they have Cambridge TKT and CELTA certificates. And we also offer general English courses to all educators in the school. So how has this project contributed to the development of our students or their proficiency level here in the school? First, by the choice of material, which has helped the students, which has helped support the teachers in their lessons. For example, we use compact, complete and objective series, as well as Cambridge practice tests with other, of course, other press materials. So, and based on the students' performance in the exams, we are always evaluating our teacher, designing future actions to improve the students' learning, promoting in this way the assessment of learning to assessment for learning. Among these actions, promoted in class, we also offer some of our students the opportunity to take extra class support lessons. And depending on their level of proficiency, these support lessons can be divided into 2 kinds. So the regular one and the preventive one. Preventive one is the way that we call them. These preventive lessons have the aim to foster equity to those students who need more contact with the language and to prepare the students for the regular coming lessons. In this way, catering for their psychological side, reducing the affective filter, and of course, boosting their self-confidence to effective participation in class. These support lessons also help the teachers in class to keep a brisk pace so then they can rely on their students' prior preparation to attend these lessons. So with this partnership with Cambridge Assessment English, we can see that our students have significantly developed their proficiency in the language. For example, as we can see in this graph, in 2010, when we started with this project in the school, we had only 1% of our students in the high school at advanced level, and no one at proficiency level. In 2019, in the pre-pandemic era, we had more than 70% of our students at C1 and C2 levels. And even during the pandemic years, we've had and have more than 60% of our students at C1 and C2 levels. Since 2010, we've managed to help almost 2,200 students to get to advanced and proficiency levels following our school program. More than 13,000 of students from our institutions have received a Cambridge certificate, which is a lifelong certificate widely recognized all over the world. And almost 50 of our students have been accepted in more than 100 education institutions in the world. So the conclusion we've reached with this partnership of Colégio Farroupilha and Cambridge Assessment English is that it is possible to certify high levels of proficiency in English in a regular school in Brazil. Thank you.
Luciane, how many learning hours a week do you have in your curriculum?
Well, actually, when we designed this project, we decided to start with teaching English at kindergarten that we didn't used to have at that moment. And then we just needed to add 1 hour, one teaching hour to each level, to each year. And the average that we've got at the moment is around 3 teaching hours a week.
Mm-hmm. That's a very successful program, and you didn't have to add so many extra learning hours, right?
Yes.
And how about the professional development opportunities for teachers? What opportunities are there?
We believe that this contact that they have with this project is already something that really can help them develop, you know, their teaching, develop their reflections as well, which is so important nowadays. So they are in contact with this project. They're in contact with Cambridge material, Cambridge also help that we've been always felt, you know, helped by Cambridge. Also, they have contact with the exams, so the exams format, and also the aims and why we take. Actually, what we do here in the school, we don't exactly prepare students for the exam, we prepare them for life. We actually prepare them, so the exam is just, they take it at the end of the year just to check and to see if we had achieved our aims in terms of teaching, and then if they have achieved their aims in terms of learning. So all this process, I think that has been very helpful to teachers, you know, to also in terms of their professional career, we also offer CELTA training course here, TKT training course here, and whenever possible, we try and invest on their professional career as well.
You mentioned that students learn English for life, right?
Yes.
We have an interesting question here by Gianfranco Moreto. And his question is, I'd like to know if students have any other kinds of extracurricular activities such as CLIL.
Yes, they do. Thanks for the question, Gian. Yes, actually we have, we promote here in the school 2 CLIL, I would say, types of lessons. One is science, you know, but this is extracurricular. But we also promote maths teaching but then in the curriculum in English, which has been very helpful and very, as we said, we prepare students for life, right? So our main aim is to enable our students to have choices in life. So they can either study here in Brazil, or if they want to study abroad. So we believe that our role is to promote these opportunities for them to be in contact with the language, and then from the beginning, from, you know, very little early ages, that they can start having this sort of preparation for example, academic career in the future.
Mm-hmm. Luciane, thank you very much for sharing this amazing project with us.
Thank you very much, and hope that in a way we have enlightened you.